Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. If you're trying to immigrate to the United States, or you're just curious how the U.S. green card system works, this video is for you. Today we're talking about something you've probably heard of, but might not fully understand: the Visa Bulletin. What is it? Why does it matter? And how do you read it, especially if you're applying through family, employment, or the diversity visa lottery? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what the Visa Bulletin is, what categories it includes, and how it applies to you, especially if you're a DV lottery winner. Section 1. What is the Visa Bulletin? Let's start with the basics. The Visa Bulletin is a monthly publication issued by the U.S. Department of State. It's essentially a roadmap that tells immigrants when they can move forward in the green card process based on how many green cards are available in a particular category. That's because the U.S. doesn't offer unlimited green cards. Each year, there's a cap, a legal limit, on how many green cards can be issued in each category and from each country. So when there are more applicants than available visas, you get a backlog. That's where the Visa Bulletin comes in. It tells you if your case is current, meaning it can move forward, or not current, which means you'll have to wait. Section 2. What are the main categories in the Visa Bulletin? There are two major categories in the Visa Bulletin: family-sponsored preferences, employment-based preferences. Let's break each of them down. Family-sponsored preferences. These are for people being sponsored by family members who are U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents. There are 5 main family-based categories labeled F1 through F4, plus one special subcategory. Let's go through them quickly. F1, unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, 21 and older. F2A, spouses and children under 21 of green card holders. F2B, unmarried sons and daughters of green card holders, 21 and older. F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F4, brothers and sisters of adult U.S. citizens. Each of these categories has its own waiting list because the number of applications usually exceeds the annual limits. So depending on your country and your category, you could be waiting months or even years. Employment-based preferences. Now let's talk about the employment side. There are 5 preference levels for employment-based immigration. These are labeled EB1 through EB5. Here's a quick breakdown. EB1, priority workers like researchers, professors, and multinational execs. EB2, professionals with advanced degrees or exceptional ability. EB3, skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. EB4, special immigrants such as religious workers or U.S. government employees abroad. EB5, immigrant investors who invest a specific amount in U.S. businesses. Like family-based categories, each employment category has an annual cap and country-based limits. So even if you're highly qualified, you may still face a delay, especially if you're from high-demand countries like India, China, or Mexico. Section 3, how to read the Visa Bulletin. Each month, the Visa Bulletin is updated with 2 charts for each category. Final action dates. This tells you when a green card can actually be issued. Dates for filing. This tells you when you can submit your documents, even if your visa isn't ready yet. For example, let's say you filed a family-based petition under the F3 category. If your priority date, the day your petition was filed, is before the date listed in the final action dates chart, your case is current. You can then move forward with your green card application. If not, you'll have to wait until your priority date becomes current in a future bulletin. Section 4, the Diversity Immigrant Visa DV category, in detail. All right, now let's talk about the Diversity Immigrant Visa, also known as the DV lottery. This is a completely separate category from family or employment visas. Here's how it works. Each year, the U.S. runs a lottery to offer up to 55,000 green cards to people from countries with low immigration rates to the U.S. It's free to enter, and the selection process is done randomly. If you win the lottery, you get a case number, like 2025 AF00012345. Let's break that down. 2025 means the fiscal year your case will be processed. AF is your region, some in this case Africa. The number is your place in line. Lower numbers are processed first. How DV works in the Visa Bulletin. The Visa Bulletin includes a dedicated section labeled Diversity Immigrant, DV category for the month of. This section is sorted by region: AF, Africa; AS, Asia; EU, Europe; OC, Oceania; SA, South America and the Caribbean; NA, North America, usually just the Bahamas. Each month, the bulletin lists a cutoff number for each region. If your case number is below that number, congratulations. Your case is current, and you can move forward with your green card interview. If it's above, you'll need to wait and check next month's bulletin. DV example. Let's say you have case number 2025 EU 0010450, and the bulletin says, Region, EU, cutoff, 10,300. That means your case is not yet current. You'll need to wait until the cutoff number reaches 10,450 or higher before your interview can be scheduled. The cutoff numbers usually start low in October and increase each month, depending on processing capacity and applicant readiness. Important notes for DV applicants. Being selected in the DV lottery doesn't guarantee a green card. Your case must become current and be processed before the fiscal year ends, September 30th. If your case isn't processed in time, your chance is lost. Always check the Visa Bulletin each month and be ready to act fast when your number's current. When is a DV region current? Sometimes the bulletin might say current under a region. That means all case numbers in that region are eligible, at least for that month. This usually happens near the end of the fiscal year, or if demand is lower than expected. But don't wait, the status can change quickly. Section 5, Summary of all Visa Bulletin categories. Let's quickly recap everything we've covered. The Visa Bulletin has 3 major parts: family-sponsored categories, F1 to F4, employment-based categories, EB1 to EB5, diversity immigrant, DV category, divided by world regions. Each has its own limits, priority dates, and processing times. The DV category is special because it's based on a lottery, and the case number is your position in line. Section 6, Where to find the Visa Bulletin. You can find the official Visa Bulletin each month on the U.S. State Department website, travel.state.gov. Make sure you're looking at the correct month and check both. The final action dates, the dates for filing. Also, follow uscis.gov to see which chart they are using that month for processing applications inside the U.S. The U.S. immigration system isn't easy, but the Visa Bulletin is one of your most important tools. It tells you exactly where you stand, what to expect, and when to move forward. Whether you're applying through family, employment, or the diversity lottery, understanding the bulletin helps you plan and prepare with confidence. So check it every month, understand your category, and stay informed. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And don't forget to turn on notifications. We cover U.S. immigration updates, green card tips, and everything in between. See you in the next one.